Welcome to Getting to Know God. This is day 117 and my name is Amanda. Welcome. So today's story is called Choosing a New King and it can be found in 1 Samuel verse 16. Samuel was sad that Saul had turned out to be a self-willed and disobedient king. One day God said, "You must stop being disappointed about Saul and anoint the man I have chosen to be king instead. Go to Bethlehem, where Jesse lives. I have chosen one of his sons to reign after Saul." "I dare not," Samuel said. "If Saul hears about it, he will kill me." "Saul doesn't need to know," God reassured him. "Give a feast in Bethlehem and invite all Jesse's family to come." There was great excitement in Bethlehem when Samuel arrived to arrange the feast. Everyone was invited, including Jesse and all his family. When Jesse came forward proudly to introduce his sons, Samuel looked keenly at Eliab, the eldest. He was handsome and tall, very like Saul when he was young. He must be God's choice, Samuel thought. But God's voice inside him said, "No, Samuel, this is not the man I have chosen. You are looking at the outside, but I look at the person's thoughts and feelings. What a person is like inside is what matters most." One by one, in order of age, Jesse presented his sons to Samuel. 7 handsome, strong young men. As each came forward, Samuel's heart gave a leap, but each time God said no. Samuel was puzzled. There must be some mistake. "Are these all of your sons that you have?" he asked Jesse. "There's just the youngest," Jesse admitted, "but he's in the fields with the sheep." "We won't begin the feast until he is here too," Samuel insisted. Someone went quickly to fetch David. He arrived breathless, still wearing his rough working clothes. He looked strong and handsome too. His eyes were bright and his face was tanned and healthy from a life in the open air. "This is the man I have chosen," God's voice came to Samuel. "Anoint him king." Samuel took out a little flask of olive oil and sprinkled a few drops on David's head, whispering God's message to him. Only David knew that one day he would be king of Israel. Many years of hardship would pass before that day would come. But from that day on, God was with David in a special way. What do you think of that? God has a purpose for each and every one of us. And just like Jesse's sons, he had to go through each one and look inside of that character, look inside of that person, and not look at the exterior. That's a great lesson to learn in terms of how we judge people. It's not about what they look like or what they present to us, but learning about their thoughts and their views and their values. The inside is what counts, because the inside will always come out. I hope that blesses somebody. Look at what's on the inside. Look at how they treat people. If you go out with somebody and they are rude to, somebody who's serving at a restaurant or to somebody who's sleeping on the street, that's really their character. That's their heart. Watch how they treat other people. Watch how they treat people in hardship. Watch how they treat people who have wealth and luxury. Watch what they are, what they value, and watch and see if it matches you. And see if that is something that you can admire in that person. Yes, I hope this blesses somebody. Have a great day. God bless.